My name is Jesus, and I want to tell you about the night I met a Muslim prince in a prison cell on death row. His name was Khalid, third in line to the Saudi throne, educated at Oxford, fluent in 5 languages.
A man who had everything the world could offer, but on this night, he had nothing, not even hope.
I watched you grow up in golden palaces, thinking your power made you untouchable. You had wealth beyond measure, a name that commanded respect across nations. But tonight, in this cold cell, facing execution at dawn, you're about to learn who I really am. This is the testimony of a Muslim prince who met me on death row, and what happened next defied every law, both earthly and spiritual.
Your name was Prince Khalid, born into Saudi royalty, third in line to unimaginable wealth. You were raised to believe I was merely a prophet, respected but not divine. The Quran was your truth. 5 prayers daily were your ritual. But pride became your downfall. I watched you make that choice, the one that seemed so small at the time. A business deal that required you to betray your own brother. You told yourself it was strategy. I saw it as the beginning of your unraveling. When the evidence surfaced, when your family discovered what you'd done, they didn't just disown you, they demanded justice. In your culture, family honor means everything, and you had shattered it. The trial lasted 3 weeks. Your own father testified against you. Your sentence? Death by execution, scheduled for 40 days from that verdict.
Those first 39 nights in that cell, you prayed to Allah 5 times daily. You recited every surah you'd memorized as a child. You begged for intervention, for mercy, for a sign. Silence. Your family refused to visit. Your wife divorced you. Your children were forbidden from speaking your name. You were erased, not just from your family tree, but from existence itself. By night 35, you stopped praying. What was the point? If Allah was merciful, why this? If he was just, why the silence? Night 39, you made a decision. Tomorrow was execution day. Tonight, you would try one last thing. Something forbidden, something you'd been taught was blasphemy since childhood. At 3 a.m., when the guards were changing shifts, you whispered words you never thought you'd speak. Jesus, if you are who the Christians say you are, if you are truly God, I need you to show me, because tomorrow I die. And I answered. The moment you spoke my name, the temperature in that cell changed. You felt warmth, not from the desert heat, but from something, someone else. Then you saw me, not as the prophet you'd been taught about, not as a good teacher or wise man. You saw me as I am, the Son of God, standing in your cell, light radiating from my presence. I spoke your name, not Prince Khalid, not Prisoner 4729. I called you by the name I gave you before you were born, the name written in my book of life. I said, I have been waiting for you to call on me. Your family rejected you, but I never did. Tomorrow, you will not die, but tonight you must choose. Will you follow me, even if it costs you everything you have left? You fell to your knees. Tears you hadn't cried in weeks poured out. You asked me, how can this be? I was taught you were only a prophet. How can you be here? How can you be God? I showed you my hands, the scars from the nails. I said, I died for you, Khalid, for this moment, so that when you had nothing left, you would know I am enough. That night, in a Saudi prison cell, a Muslim prince became my son. At dawn, the guards came for you. But instead of leading you to execution, they brought news. An emergency appeal had been filed overnight. A legal technicality, one that shouldn't have existed, had been discovered. Your sentence was commuted to 15 years. Your lawyers were baffled. Your family was furious. But you knew the truth. I had intervened. You served 8 years. During that time, you led 47 other prisoners to me. You started a secret Bible study in a nation where converting from Islam is punishable by death. You became my witness in the darkest place. When you were released early for good behavior, you did something that shocked everyone. You requested asylum in a Christian nation. You left behind your title, your wealth, your name. Today, you pastor a church for Muslim converts. You've baptized over 200 former Muslims who met me the same way you did in their darkest hour, when they finally called my name. Your family still doesn't speak to you, but you gained a new family, my family, and that, Khalid, is worth more than any throne. If you're watching this, and you feel like you're in your own prison, maybe not physical bars, but spiritual ones, I want you to know I'm waiting for you to call my name. It doesn't matter what religion you were raised in, it doesn't matter what you've done, it doesn't matter if everyone has rejected you. Speak my name. I will answer. Your story isn't over yet. In fact, it's just beginning. Comment, like, share, and subscribe. You are the next to receive your testimony. As you do that,